Alright, on to the next thing. Shall we? Let's hope that my computer actually cooperates with me on this one. Oh my god, it launched on my vertical monitor. Look at this. Oh. Oh, whoops. My Switch Pro is still plugged into the... Hey. Hell yeah! Now this is fucking gaming! This is what I'm here for! It's still connected to the Switch. Fuck. Yeah, you guys want to watch me play like this, right? Fine, I guess I'll make it. Hopefully this doesn't crash. Yep. Oh boy, downloadable content. New songs have been added. Where'd the sound go? Oh, there it is. It was in the wrong speaker. Wow. Hang on, I'll change the monitor in a second. Kits from previous festivals will now be available for customization. Oh, thank God. Give me a second, okay. Extras, options... Select... No. Display. Save. Alright, we're good. We're good now. Okay, hopefully this doesn't lag the shit out of my PC. I've already missed some rendering lag. That was a while ago, though. Did you notice any frame drops during Mario Kart? When did that happen? It actually isn't saying that it was recent. You noticed not- that might have just been when I opened OBS then. Okay. Do we want to do the multi-race thing? What's the multi-race thing again? Remind me. Is it a new online mode? OBS is Delulu. Oh, you got that right. Oh yeah, we have this now. Since the last time I played this, the game has received an update. We have Tangle coming out. This is their song. Whisper. Now tell me, is this original music or is this from something? 'Cause these are characters from the IDW comic, right? This is just an original composition, okay. Oh my god. Knight's eyes are like bugging out, dude. I'm really excited to hear some of the Knight's music that's gonna be in here. Oh god, it's this song. Yo-ho! This is taking me... Remember when I spent like 4 hours on that like third to last level in the final world of Super Monkey Ball? Banana... whatever the fuck? Oh. Oh, listen to this. And the different ghosts, if I'm not mistaken, are going to all be costumes for each other, right? I kind of thought they were going to put all 4 ghosts as like a single racer. A la Lololo and La La La. Anyways, so these are going to be released in February. Nights? What are we thinking? Next week or the week after for Nights? And then this is going to be January. Also January. Okay. January is going to be a big month for Sonic. You're thinking Christmas week. I'm hoping next week, personally. Because I know, like, if it's over Christmas weekend, like, on one hand, it would make a lot of sense because a lot of people will be home, but I'm going to be busy for the holidays. I mean, I'll also be here to stream, but I'm not going to be able to play it nearly as much as I would hope. Also, I looked at a video and forgot most of the information, but I watched a video on what the different classes actually do in this, and I learned that Power Class is pretty good. Also handling, or so, I think it was, is actually pretty good. And that the boost type stuff in this kind of sucks ass. Yeah, acceleration is a straight up lie. I do remember reading that. Okay, so anyways, online, what are we doing? Multi-race legend competition. Yeah, I'm not legend rank yet, so I can't do that. What were you referring to when you said multi-race? Is it in world match, or is it friend match? Also, where are the panels? Can I buy them? Sea Dog kit. What? A kit for improving performance in water form. A kit that increases the maximum number of rings held to 110 and grants 2 items on lap 3. It's in friends match. Alright. Get on in here. Trade lobby. Which one? Free race or challenge rival? Free race. Okay. Waiting for players to join. So this is a new feature where, like, you can join me. Rules, edit. Rival team off. Triple team tap boost. I mean, I like these. Crossworld. Alright, let's turn off all the bad ones. You ready? There you go. I don't think I saved that. There we go. Race rules. I guess I haven't fully unlocked being able to do that. And put them on normal. Horses. Yeah, it's fine. Frenzy. Only this frenzy event will occur. Unlimited item, fast drift. Oh, okay. Yeah, just random is fine. You need the lobby ID. No, you don't. You don't need to. You don't need to actually join me. Why would you need that? No. You don't want to actually play this game with me. You think you do, but you don't. You absolutely do not. Remember when this motherfucker lagged my PC last time, and then after like 30 minutes, it just stopped? By the way, I watched an Ant Dude video about Titans of the Tide. Unironically, I think I'm interested in getting the game. I don't know if I would stream it. It might just be a game I play on my own. But unironically, it looks kind of fun. And the story premise actually seems kind of fun to me as well. Like, gameplay-wise is more what I was initially saying, but... So, this isn't going to affect your rank at all, right? It's just you and me doing some races with each other? Or are we going to go online against randos? It doesn't affect rank. Okay. Look at him. I can't wait for this to lag my PC. Here we go! Here we go! Get ready for lost frames! Tails is in a rotten fucking burger. Did you see that? Mold burger. The nasty patty. I'm gonna keep a very close eye on them frames. Unironically, SpongeBob being in this game is what has considered Megan to potentially get the game for herself one day. I might go for the Switch version of it. Switch 2 version, rather. Tails, what are you doing, Tails? I wonder where we're going to go. Cyberspace. So many options. So little fucks to give. I'm pretty sure if we would have picked random, it still would have given us this because I disabled everything else. Now, if only Kirby Air Riders would take a hint and let that happen when I try to disable everything except versus Gigantes. But no, that one in particular, you can't do. You can't guarantee that the Gigantes parts spawn. Which, fair enough. But it's not only that it's not guaranteeing that it's not spawning. It's more just because you can't guarantee that one person will hold all of the parts by the end of it. Gigantes! I know it's pronounced Gigantus. I don't know, I pronounce it that way because I want to. Because I hate naysayers. So, you know what I say? I say, maybe you gotta be the one that squashes me! Wait, why am I in third? I'm supposed to be winning. The fuck, Tails? No more drop frames. Yeah, I don't... This time there were 0 drop frames during this race. Fuck. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why did the last stream of this make me drop so many frames? I have no idea. Not a fucking goddamn clue. And if anything, I'm running more processes right now. Because I have the VTuber up, I have 3 chats open, and the game isn't being full screened. Like, it's got the background. So, is this just me selecting courses, or are you also voting? I guess here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, Walter. This is because of how I set it up. So wait, can I set it up so that way we can race against others? Like you and me go into a lobby against randos? If it were vote, then it's whoever picks. Okay. I'll try to get that adjusted. Invincible creeper. Metal creeper. Am I supposed to still be metal for this long? I don't think so. Oh, okay, there it goes. What happened there? I don't know. Did one of my gadgets make me invincible for like fucking 40 seconds? There it goes. I feel like I say this every time I come here to this map, but this really makes me want to play Sonic Heroes. I don't even like the casino level. I don't! But the music gets me, man. Again, just counter-duding myself earlier when I mentioned how, like, yeah, I try to be conscious when nostalgia's talking to me. And nostalgia's motivating me. I mean, that's why I'm not really listening to it, but still. In general, I think racing games are the best way to implement nostalgia slop, for lack of a better word. Because you can implement semi-quasi remakes of these things while also offering something completely new and different. This is my race. I'm the winner. Excellent! Also, I just noticed I don't have one of my things. Also, that's what was doing it. I have a shield time up thing. There isn't a way to do this randomly since it's a custom lobby. Okay, so how do I have it? So you and I race against regular-ass dudes, and is there a way for us to do that without you potentially having to sacrifice your legend rank? So I don't want you to lose that, of course. Because you're gonna be on a team with me, and I'm gonna lose. Sometimes. We can still just do regular world match? Okay. Here, I'll give you what you want. I know what's speaking to you. I know you. I know you very well. There's a gadget that can give you an item upon getting hit. That sounds insano shit. Imagine that in Mario Kart World. Just the 24 Racers Chaos Super Edition. Also, I just want to say, with Whisper and Tangle getting added in the future, I am very, very optimistic that we may see yet, like, Chaos get added as a racer. Chaos Zero. Tikal would be cool as well. Alright, my top picks, I'm sure I've already mentioned this before, but my top picks... Cyberspace! Cyberspace again, here we go. My top picks for racers in this game that aren't in it, that are like specifically Sonic characters, would be Chaos Zero, maybe Tikal. I don't care that much about Tikal. I just think Chaos is cool. Let's see, fucking Chip, that little goober from Sonic Unleashed that people mod into Hatsune Miku. Let's get Chip in here. Let's get oh, it's a frenzy. I didn't even realize. But it was much too late. Actually, it's just Chip and Chaos Zero. Those are the only two characters. No. I wouldn't be surprised if they find a way to bring, what the fuck's the guy from Forces Infinite? If they found a way to bring him into this, even though he's like supposed to canonically be dead. We need to see, Eggman Nega, or whatever his name was, from Rush. And then maybe Mecha Sonic
Finish!
from Sonic 2.
Great!
Other than that, I got nothing. I feel like this game has a pretty good roster. Black Doom. Black Doom would be cool. Fucking, Maria would be hilarious. And then, like, if they somehow wanted to go the extra mile, which they wouldn't, but if they wanted to go the extra mile to add, like, flavor text to the rival dialogue, and again, the DLC doesn't have that, but just, like, hear me out. And it's, like, Shadow's there, and then he just starts having phantasms. Someone did carts for every big boss. Big boss. A Black Doom actually would make a lot of sense. I want to see the heterochromia guy from Shadow the Hedgehog. What was his name? Mephiles? Oh, you mean that motherfucker that shot Sonic the Hedgehog through the heart? And then he went... Right after that? Yeah, I know him. Memphis, Tennessee. I watched Vinny's VOD for when he played Sonic 06. It was a lot of shitting on the game, go figure, but like, it was kind of funny because it's been a really long time since I've seen Sonic 06's cutscenes that isn't the Snapcube dub. So just like reminding myself like, oh yeah, Sonic really did just go, haha, nice smile. It's so fucking funny to me. Also, wait a minute, this isn't the course I selected.
Random track.
There it is. Oh. You know, Infinite makes the most sense to me. I feel like, to an extent, there is Sonic 06 erasure happening. Like, they straight up said it's no longer canon. I mean, I think it's been that way for a while, but still. Unironically, I'm a little surprised there's not just straight up a playable Chow. That would go a long way. I think just playable Chow that you can raise yourself. Now wait a minute. Hang on. Okay, so you know how, and hear me out, in Xenoblade 3, how they had Eno, who was DLC, and like, you build up their stats and build them into whatever you want? What if they did something like that? where there's a Chow
Finish!
that starts off with very neutral stats, and then over time, you change up its stats. Is this thing coming out next year called Star Garden? What is that? You're describing Star Garden. Is this a Sonic thing, or what is this? It's an indie game. Okay. It's a air ride plus Chow Garden. Oh, I have seen that. I didn't know what that was called. Okay, well, hang on. You might be onto something. Do we have like a release window, or is there like an early access? Somehow this kit actually kind of worked for me. So this right here, Sea Dog kit, this was the kit that I didn't get from SpongeBob. The kit for improving performance in water form. Air tricks become faster. You heard that moan. What moan? I've never moaned before. Ever. Ring Mercy, Damage Mercy, and Item Mercy. Aren't these new as well? Yeah, double down. All item stats are... All stats are debuffed, but always get double the items. Occasionally get double the items. I mean... It's not really that great. I don't feel like having 2 items makes a huge difference in this game. I get it, obviously it does, but like it's not like getting hit by an item in this game doesn't hurt nearly as much as it does in Mario Kart, for example. Quick recovery was tweaked and it works so much better now. Quick recovery, this... Oh. You know what? Let's try it. Let's do a build with that. And then let's do something crazy. Let's see how the double down plus item plus and then like Wisp. Yeah. This is the item build. What items are not considered wisps? I guess, just for the sake of knowing. The spike ball. The punch glove, the warp ring, obviously the chow. Hi, Spaghetti. I don't know why you're saying hi, but hello. Under rules, go to voting. Custom match. Race rules. Oh, here we go. Okay. My bad. It's just not available. What the fuck? Do extreme items? Okay. Especially while I have this? Yeah, sure. Okay, so what if I do the funniest thing ever, right? So I have the Wisp item up gadget. What if I just, like, disable all the Wisp items except for Drill? Would that mean that I'm just going to constantly be getting Drill while everyone else gets the other shit? I have not played a lot of the Supersonic Speed class yet. I want to play more of it because I really like 200cc in Mario Kart. That's another thing they need to add to World. I'm waiting for them to add that. I need that immediately. Wait, this is considered a wisp? This was on the wisp up icon. Black bomb. I need to play Sonic Colors, I guess. Oh, what the fuck? It did enable some other courses. Does there have to be at least 3 of them? Okay, well, in that case... let me realistically just enable the ones that I actually like. There we go. That's it. Just no crack and bait. Oh, no, that, I don't want that one either. Maybe not that one. Definitely not that one. Alright, I'm cool with that. Okay. Enable the steampunk crossworld. No! No! Honestly, yeah, so the 200cc in Sonic in Mario Kart would be extremely cool for me. Because I feel like with the game being as, like, wide track as it is, it would be so much better than what fucking Mario Kart 8 has going for it, where a lot of those courses aren't built for 200cc. Also, I really can't get that boat horn, can I? They gave me the ability to have... oh, there's the Knights board. That looks cool. I like that, actually. They gave me the ability to do the thing, and put the thing, and take it out. I forgot what I was gonna say, so I'm just gonna not finish that thought. Let's change characters. Pissbot time. Alright. Let's go. Starting the race with these rules.
Get ready.
Is this a friend online lobby? Yes.
Confirmed.
I'll do some online against randos here in a bit. Just wanted to get a couple of rounds in with Froze. Well, they don't have to sacrifice their rank. And then I'll go into World Match, and then if Froze wants to continue, then they can, but I don't know if that affects their rank or not. I don't want them to lose their legend rank. Can you even D-rank in this game, or do you only ever gain rank? In Air Riders, I know there's not really such a thing as D-ranking. You can? Oh, okay. Oh god, it's fucking cream in the front again. You don't care? So is legend mode like Elite Smash, where if you lose your legend rank you don't have access to the mode anymore, or what? Or do you permanently unlock it once you first get there? Oh my god. Brrr. Straight up brrring it, and by it, let's just say, my brrr. I love that that truck lasted for like 1 second. Alright, we're going to Golden Highway.
Golden Temple.
Golden Temple? No, Golden Highway. With the JoJo's ass music. And fuck you, Cream! Oh my god, this build is crazy right now. I don't know if it's because the AI aren't being aggressive enough, but... Oh, there's Froze. Hey. Also with frantic items. Nope. Nope. Leave me alone, Froze! Leave me alone, Froze! The other wisp thing allowed me to dodge that. I think that kind of works like a blue shell, where if you're in first, it will still hit you. Alright, alright. No. No, don't, no! No, root beer! No! Root beer, no! God. What am I gonna do with this? Fucking 9 homing red glove. You can D-rank in Air Riders? You can? I feel like I've had some abysmal performances and it still gives me just like a little bit of rank. Or at least just doesn't give me anything. You can get Boom Boo in first. Yeah. I've had that happen a few times in this. Let's do Wonder Museum. So I have devastating news. You know how I reported to you that we had a yard dinosaur? Well, the yard dinosaur a few weeks ago blew away. There was a really bad windstorm, and like the shit was plugged in. Didn't matter. Bitch blew away. Is this mirror mode? I might have accidentally set it to mirror. I think I did. So I was like, something feels like different. Yeah, it is. There is a good side to the story though, and that is that eventually we bought a new yard dino, and it's the exact same yard dino. So I don't know if that's as good of a thing as I think it is. Not where I wanted to go. But the thing with New Yard Dino is because it's the exact same dinosaur, it's just as susceptible to being blown away as the last one. And already, like, we've had the new one, replacement one, for like a week. And already I've come home twice to him being face down, ass up in the yard. This motherfucker does not want to stay, like, I've got it staked to the ground in 6 different spots, and it still finds a way to topple. Use staples. I am using yard staples. That's what I'm using to stake it, actually. Like, it comes with its own stakes, but I kind of don't trust them. They seem like they're plastic and shitty. I don't know, maybe I should use the ones it came with. Maybe the problem is exactly that I'm using yard staples, but... Well, that... I mean, the bitch is, like, I hammer it into the ground in a way that I would think would be pretty damn hard for the wind to pick it up. But it's also, like, 9 foot tall. So if a strong enough fucking gust of wind pushes against it, I mean... I guess I can see how it could happen, but... The other thing that happened was, with the other one... is I think the staples stayed in the ground, but like the little part that it attaches to, the little like strap or whatever that you put it through, that ripped off of the foot. So that's how he flew away. I'm just impressed because before he was like literally plugged in, so the wind was strong enough to also unplug him. I mean, it was a pretty bad storm when that happened. I should check in on him and make sure after this race to see if he's, you know, okay. I think I'm gonna do that. After this race, I'm gonna check in on Yard Friend. I'll give you a status report. We'll take 5. Dead Road. I saw Games Cage did a ranking for all of this game's music. I haven't listened to it yet or watched it. But at least on the thumbnail, he put this one at the top. I don't know if I would say this is my favorite song in this game. I will say, in general, I haven't listened to the soundtrack release of this game's music yet, but I have not really found myself in love with this game's soundtrack. It's not bad. I've said this before. It's just kind of alright for me. Opa! There are some really good songs in there. Don't get me wrong on that front. There's some really good songs in here. But I'm not a fan of, like, Blizzard Valley. I'm not a fan of the Apodos song whatsoever. The yoinky sploinky bullshit. This song is just kind of like, okay. For this course. Get fucking monster trucked. Bye-bye.
Final lap.
Honestly, this build is kind of like working for me for some reason. I mean, it is frantic items as well, but like... I'm not winning every race, but I'm doing okay enough. I'm wondering how this would perform for me online against randos. Or if it's just because the bots are easy enough to beat. Probably that. But these are like 5 to 7 rank, which I've struggled with against in the past. Out. You bitch! Oh! Oh! Froze got hit by their own green thing there, I think. But there's nothing I can do. I think they won. Yeah, just barely. They got my ass. They put me on the fucking grill. Why is Cream beating me? I'm fucking angry. Angry. For that, you get the fart. Yeah. Yeah. I did just do that. Do something about it. I'm gonna do it again. Ha! Let's see you do that, big guy. Oh, you go, big guy. I was reluctantly scrolling through TikTok the other day, and I saw someone did like a trap beat cover of Ringside from Rhythm Heaven. It's long gone. I know I didn't share it with anyone because I didn't think I was ever gonna remember that happened to me. Like, I saw that, but I'm remembering it now, so here we are. Shut the fuck up, Vector. I will not find the computer room. Vector, there's nothing you can do to force me to find the computer room. I hope you realize this. Damn it, I tried to use that to take a shortcut.
Dragon Road.
I like the way Kyle Hebert says Dragon Road. Great, you just use that on yourself for no reason. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. You're into that. Brr, does not apply in this situation. Okay, it applies in that situation, though.
Final lap.
This is still... Out of all the places in this game they could have put this song, the Sonic Heroes level would not have been the one I would have expected it for. Maybe it makes more sense with the context of fucking Sonic R in mind. But for me anyways, yeah, it just seems like, okay, sure. But maybe aesthetically the level where Supersonic Racing plays is very similar
Finish.
in design or something, I don't know. Yeah, it just kept giving me boost wisps, like triple boost wisp. It's been a song for this track in every game, and you don't know why. Wait, what? What? was easily in first on my screen. What? Huh? I got passed by a drill at the end? I didn't even notice.
I am unstoppable.
Fuck you, Omega. I hate you, you piece of shit. You motherfucking asswipe of a robot, you fucker. You bitch, you don't even wipe your oil tank clean. God damn. Nasty ass rust bucket. God damn piece of shit. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go check in on Dino Friend. I'm gonna take 5, and when we come back, we're gonna do some more Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Perhaps I will even race against some randos. And then if Froze wants to join me, they can. But hold tight, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm also just gonna get a drink, stretch. And then more of this, and then Kirby Air Riders later as well. So, stay tuned! Team Sonic Racing! Shadow is so fast! Team Sonic Racing! The dino was fell on the ground. The Team Dino Racing. I put the staples in his foot and now he's back again. He's no longer on the ground. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, so Yard Dino was dead, but he's good now, I guess. Anyways, so what I miss? Legend competition has its own ranking, so you cannot D-rank out of Legend rank. Oh, okay, good. Well then. I guess, do you want to join me? Also, hi, Acidor, Acidor, I think it's Litarissa. It says, this is your sister in parentheses. And there's only one way they could have known that, but they have a different username, so it's not Litarissa, but it is Litarissa. Hi. For whatever reason, so I figured out why the TikTok chat doesn't show up on the overlays. It is because TikTok's chat API doesn't support it. That's the long and short of it, is there is literally no way to pull the data from the chat out of the chat and into a different service without just screen capping the chat window itself, and I'm not gonna do that. So unfortunately, anyone chatting from TikTok, your chat message does not get to be preserved on the VOD. But just know, for anyone watching, if you're like, who the fuck is this Delulu streamer talking to? No one said the thing about favorite Twitch streamer. You're definitely not anyone's favorite Twitch streamer. Well, guess what? They said it, not me. Anyways, pros, get in here. It's Litarissa backwards. How does TikTok Live work? Are there subs? As far as I know, there probably is subbing in a traditional way, but I don't think so. As far as I'm aware, not when you're like a small streamer like me. Alright, so we're just gonna do some world match, if that's alright. They used the retro maze for Pac-Man character select in this. That's good. They deserve to do that. Pac-Man earned it. Alright, I'm gonna play as Charmy Bee. So we're gonna do online racing for about another hour or so of Sonic Racing, then we're gonna switch to Kirby Air Ride. So stay tuned. There will be plenty of city trial later. Plenty of me trying to get Gigantes parts, failing, and then losing because I didn't get any stats. But that's later. Now it is time for... Is that... Wait, that Charmy's just driving a real truck. Alright. Miku. Yeah, Miku's driving a car back there too. Wait, are these like crossover vehicles? Like real cars? Oh yeah, the other thing that I do know about TikTok Live, to answer that question, for whatever reason you can like a stream multiple times. So I'll never ask people to do this because that's on you to determine if you want to do that or not. But you can like a stream multiple times, and apparently if it gets up to like 3,000 likes, then it gets like a special boost in the live algo. So do with that information as you will. I never ask people to sub to like or anything like that, but since you asked how does it work, I'm still learning myself. The main reason why I do it is just purely out of it gives me another place to potentially have outreach, and as a smaller streamer, the more people I can get watching the stream, the better, really. I don't want it to be like a mega thing. Well, I talk about this from time to time. I don't need millions of viewers, but so long as there's generally someone to always be in chat and talk to, that's what I go for. So having Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok all together lately has meant that no matter what I'm streaming, at least one person is watching, which is good for me. I'm honestly very content with my stream so long as literally just one person's watching. This course in mirror mode is weird. Weed! I smoke weed! Remember when Charmy actually said that? Known 6-year-old chain weed smoker. I don't like that. Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're good. I just got left ear blasted from Zavok. I believe he was about to say, "Release me!" They put that boy in jail after all his crimes. As they should, of course. Finish! Alright, I'm not winner, but I am me.
Maybe I could have done a little better.
A dude's complaining about 5th place. I'm not.
All right.
You genuinely thought it would be all legend ranks? Wait, what is everyone's rank? I haven't even really been paying attention. Probably want to do a different build with this vehicle. This one's fine. Oh, everyone in that last lobby was all legend ranks? It was. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, 5th place while racing against a bunch of legend ranks, I guess is pretty good, all things considered. Realistically speaking, getting your rank up in this game is just a matter of playing it. not necessarily skill. Like, unless that changes, like, unless you're consistently getting last place every time, you're not really gonna rank down, at least so far in my experience. I mean, maybe that changes once you're actually in legend rank, but... Thank God they changed the cap from 99k to 9k. For what? The total points or what? But yeah, again, it's just kind of a matter of just play the game and eventually you'll make it there. The point cap. Okay. You guys like my Shadow the Hedgehog tramp stamp on the back of my hoverboard? Alright, so I don't have any tattoos. I was gonna call them chat-toos. I don't think that's what they're called. But, what I was gonna say was, even though I don't have any chat-toos, what would you guys say if my one and only tattoo is just like Shadow the Hedgehog either flipping you off or giving you a thumbs up somewhere on like my back, like a Yakuza, like a full back tattoo, and instead of a dragon it's just Shadow the Hedgehog? What do you think of that? Fucker Jimmy. Lead! Hey, Bros. Goodbye, Bros. As in, you zoomed off. I don't know if this build is actually working out better for me. I think the item build was my way to do it. Oh god. We're glitching out. Yeah, I've been very consistently in 9th place this whole time.
See you later.
I'm gonna go 6th. What am I gonna do with that? I can't put that to use.
Finish!
I was gonna say maybe I could do better. Nope. Again, 4th place is not that bad. Oh, 5th, excuse me. 5th place really is not that bad out of 12. Maybe it's my F-Zero brain speaking, but I really don't think that is that bad. Aim for top 3. Well, I'm always aiming to win. It is my goal to fucking kick everyone's ass. But that's easier said than done. Hey, I wasn't done. Fucking, it kicked me out of the menu as if it, like, was ready. Okay. Reaper. Oh, man. I'm gonna drive the Yakuza car. And we're gonna go to fucking Bikini Bottom. This game is a surreal experience. Okay, so you see the Shadow the Hedgehog, in the minecart car behind me? And the, like, sticker on the front? What if I got that as a tattoo on my back? Only person picking Bikini Bottom. There were a few people that voted for it. It was my choice in the end, yes, but I saw it in the rotation a few times. Malos indeed. Well, no, that'd be the tramp stamp. That goes underneath it. Indeed! I need to stop saying that. It's just like a lower back tattoo. That's all. Or I'll get like a Malos and Jin like yaoi tattoo as a tramp stamp.
Follow Chestnut for more action.
Oh, I forgot to change my... I changed this vehicle. And I wanted to do it so that way I could do the item thing again, and then I didn't remember. Gabe, when are you going to stream SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom? Starts tomorrow.
Sweet mountain.
I'm canceling my Okami stream. It's time to stream Battle for Bikini Bottom, and then we're gonna play Titans of the Tide. And then once we're done with that, I'll play the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. Then I'll play SpongeBob SquarePants. What was the one with the like really fucking nasty looking SpongeBob? Was that Creature from the Krusty Krab? Yeah, that one. I have no desire to ever replay that game in my life. That game was awful. I will say, however, genuinely, Battle for Bikini Bottom and the movie game, unironically, good 3D platformers. Great, even, I'd go so far as to say. The remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom is okay. It changes some of the physics in some areas. It looks very pretty, but I guess that's my only quarrel with streaming that game, is I have no idea like which version of the game I would stream. But no, some SpongeBob games are actually really good. Others are like...
Nice.
Not. To say the least, not. But I even remember, like, some of the jokes in BFBB actually kind of hold up. Now, granted, you have to be a SpongeBob fan to enjoy them. If you don't like SpongeBob, I would not recommend playing these games, because yes, indeed, it will have the SpongeBob humor. There are... it's like 50-50. 50. You either love or you hate SpongeBob, or you've never watched it, but there is no in-between. Some people have never watched it because they hate it, without knowing that they hate it. I was gonna change my vehicle, but I guess not. Yeah, what is that Miku driving? I want that car. How do I get those cars? Yeah, you want some cars? I'll show you some cars. Hey, Litterus, are you still on the TikTok chat? Why is the Minecraft creeper here? What do you mean, why? I am curious about one thing. So it's actually like impossible for me to check my own Twitch, TikTok stream. I've tried, it just doesn't let me for some reason on my phone. How does the stream, like, look to you? Like, so obviously I'm streaming in 16:9 aspect ratio instead of the vertical 9:16. Do you flip your phone on the side, or does it just have, like, a really small window? Or yeah, send me a screenshot. I tried the vertical streaming thing, but it requires too much of my PC right now. I'd need an entirely second graphics card in order to handle running like my stream normally for Twitch and YouTube, and to do a separate vertical stream for TikTok. Maybe one day, when I win the lottery, I'll pull out a graphics card out of my ass and then do that. Fucking Kraken Bay, piece of shit, Kraken Bay. It's like only a few letters away from Crackle Bay, and I hate that even more. Old Bay seasoning, Maryland edition. Best crab cakes in the world. Best crab cakes in the world. Apparently, Megan and my dad both had the best crab cakes in the world at some restaurant that they went to when we were visiting my sister. I cannot confirm or deny this because I am not a crab cakes guy in any shape or form. Call me a sinner. It's okay. I'm very selective with my seafood. Weirdly enough, I do enjoy a lot of sushi, despite that. But yeah, crab cakes aren't my thing. This was a bad performance. 9th.
Finish!
Big yike from me.
Good.
What do you mean good? Charmy would be fucking like shitting himself if he got in 9th place. Also, good job getting first, Froze.
Nice.
Okay, hang on. Litterus has sent me the screenshot. Okay, so you either flip your phone vertically, or it's like I said, you have like a smaller window of it. I guess it doesn't look too bad. I imagine that's pretty identical to how it looks on Twitch. Can you full screen the game if you want, or like do you have to see the chat on the bottom? I'd open... Oh, Discord is open. Never mind. I was gonna say, I'd open Discord and show the stream what it looks like, but... Here. In case anyone was curious. We'll just save this image real quick. We'll go to Coral Town. Coral! Here, let's see if real quick, can I throw this on screen? Downloads. There you go. This is what it looks like. So, I mean, for me, I'd rather it be full screen, but I guess that's not that bad. Honestly, the way I thought it was going to be was I thought it was going to be like a really fucking tiny window that you could barely see. Because like whenever I see someone stream on TikTok, like if I'm just scrolling through it, it's always in the proper like phone aspect ratio. Yeah, like a YouTube short. That's how I see TikTok lives usually when I'm on the app. And I can stream that way as well. It just, in order to preserve Twitch and YouTube still being the regular aspect ratio, I'd essentially need to be having 2 separate streams running at the same time, which OBS can do. There's even a plugin for it. It's just... Well, for one, it would be tedious. If I ever throw, like, memes on screen, I would have to throw it on both separately. So there's that. So just the TikTok stream would just completely miss that unless I really put in the effort, which, I'm gonna be real, I probably wouldn't. TikTok streaming to it is like bonus. My main focus is primarily Twitch. YouTube, the live version, I don't care too much about, but I do also upload my VODs, so there's that too. But another part of why it looks that way is because YouTube VODs, I actually record separately in a similar way to how the vertical streaming would work, where I have a separate process that's recording in a higher fidelity than what the stream is actually able to see. Because Twitch limits my bitrate to 6,000, but you can push it to 8K, and it'll sometimes let you get away with it, but it can lead to issues as well. You got me to 3K likes, now what? Now, we wait. Now everyone knows of the stream. It's like that part in Mulan. Now all of China knows you're here. As far as I'm aware, I don't really know what it does, but allegedly once it gets past 3K specifically, then I guess it's like boosted in the algorithm and more people are able to more easily find the stream, I guess. But, like, the amount of time it took for you to do that is why I'm like, I don't know if I want to, like, ask people to do that. That seems like a lot of work. That took you, like, 15 minutes, I think.
Good.
Are you famous now? Yeah, actually... Oh, shit! I got a text message. Is that Ryan Gosling? Oh my god!
Nice.
PewDiePie wants to hang out tomorrow! Oh! My mom thinks I'm famous. As in, I'm famous to her. You gotta be finger tapping they screen? Yeah, but that's like... If you're gonna do that, you should at least be playing like Cookie Clicker or something fun. You're doing that while watching a Gabriel Surge stream. Like, really? Did you see the SpongeBob gifs? What are you talking about? No?
Hello.
Next April Fool's stream is Cookie Clicker? No. No, actually, yeah, I do a full screen capture Cookie Clicker with no mic, and then I let people on TikTok think that they're the ones playing because they're, like, liking the stream.
See you later.
Oh, those SpongeBob things. Yeah, I don't know what those are. I don't know what that means. I hope that's not costing you real money. I didn't vote for this. This isn't my fault. Probably. It cost you $5. What the fuck? Stop. No, don't spend your money. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That's nice. Anyways, so to completely remove myself from that conversation, because I don't know how to accept gifts, chat, when it comes to this game, Sonic Racing Super Speed Edition, What's actually new with the most recent update other than like the gadgets and the legend mode? I know they added the data for some of the upcoming DLC stuff. But you would think if Sega was smart after realizing, wait, people can just use mods to unlock it early, maybe they wouldn't upload the next set of DLC until it's like actually out. But I digress.
Steampunk City.
Oh, the SpongeBob cost you 1 penny? Alright, well, that's fine. You can send me pennies. Even though I'm pretty sure pennies don't have any value anymore, but do it. Just got Elmo Child jump scared.
Pull just back for more action.
Yeah, Elmo Child, yeah!
See you next time.
Bye-bye. Yeah, if I can figure out a way to get, like... The problem with TikTok streaming, again, is the API just doesn't really allow for a lot of, like, fun things. But, like, when people donate bits, which is extremely rarely for me on Twitch, or, like, people post emotes, I have a thing where, like, they'll show up in the background on the overlay, which I like. If there was a way I could do something like that on TikTok as well, that would be cool, but unfortunately it just doesn't really support pulling data from the chat like that. Oh, I missed those items, great. I'm not doing too good. I'm 9th again. Out of my way, Miku! Oh!
Finish! Ow!
Why'd he say that? Ow! Like someone just like stabbed him. Now go figure, in a lobby full of legend ranks.
Nice!
Ow! Anyways, so nothing much of note was changed with this first patch. Okay. What I will say is, I hope in the future, I know we're already getting like DLC courses from the season pass in this, and there's been rumors of like free tracks coming next year. My biggest complaint, and I know I've said this in a past Sonic Racing stream, so I apologize for the repeat, but my biggest complaint with this game is just the sheer number of tracks, and that
Hello!
it doesn't take very long at all to play all the good tracks. Yeah, let's change characters. Rusty Rose or Patrick the Hedgehog? That's his name, Patrick the Hedgehog. I'm gonna be Patrick the Hedgehog.
See you later! Later.
Bye. What do you mean he's not a hedgehog? Wait, since when? When did they change that about him? Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm not getting with the times anymore. Oh, no. I'll say, Patrick is a very hard character to make a 3D model for and get him to, like, look right. This is probably one of the better models for him that I've seen. Titans of the Tide also has a good one, but he looks uncanny as shit in most games. And the SpongeBob model's good in this too. The eyes are a little weird for me with SpongeBob in this game, but I mean that's how it usually is. Oh my god, look at him go! I just wish they had their voice lines. SpongeBob without Tom Kenny is disappointing. There's probably mods to put it in, and I need to look into mods. I've seen some really fucking funny mods for this game, and I really want to put them in. But I'm also kind of nervous that I might get, like, banned for them. From what I understand, cosmetic mods that are client-side only, Sega doesn't give a shit about, but even still... I don't know, that they might one day implement, like, an anti-cheat measure that detects that I have a mod, even if it's harmless, and then that, like, ruins my life. I'll never be able to play Legend rank again. Or ever. At all. Because I haven't gotten there yet. So one of the TikTok's username is protection. What kind of protection? Extra style? Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but you got it, boss. Yeah, you got it, boss! Yeah, get that protection extra style!
Finish!
I love when they make fun of me for losing. Oh! Funny number.
Nice!
Alright, I'm gonna do a few more races of this. Once we get up to B rank, then I think I'm gonna switch into Turbo. This has been fun, though. It's almost as good as turning down the announcer and transform. I don't want to turn down the Oh. Well, maybe I should. Maybe it's like, fucking do something about it. How are your cats? Let me check. Real quick. Yep, they're cats. One of them's a lizard, actually. Unfortunately, Litterissa, I don't have the technology needed to do a cat cam like you have. Also, my cats never stay in one place. Also, my cats hate each other. And will murder each other at any given moment. You want to see me win? Alright, I'll race on my own then. Ugh! Base of you to do that. And not keep putting me in the legend lobbies. It was fun playing with you, Froze. Thanks for joining. Froze, when you get Kirby Air Ride, like when you unbox your Switch finally for Christmas, you and I will have to play. Even if I'm not necessarily going to stream it, Which, you know, I will. But, like, it's not really in my rotation anymore. I'll send you a cam. I mean, I have a webcam. That's how I track my VTuber.
Sure.
I even have multiple webcams. They're just not good.
Hi. Greetings.
There's an hour and 15 minutes of voice lines for the announcer. I clicked it. It didn't open anything. Okay. It won't let me because I'm in streamer mode. Fucking streamer. Demigod Shadow. Xanos Cage. Hang on, there were some good usernames. You would think after all these years I would learn my lesson to not read the usernames, because sometimes, like one of them will have, like, a hex, and then I curse a small country or something by saying the username out loud. But no, I still read them, because sometimes they make me go the ha 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 ha. Bye. But no, you don't have to send me a camera. Actually, Megan got me a new camera for Christmas. And she let me open it early. Because she kind of accidentally spoiled it. And then she's like, well, since you know... It's okay, I'll let her open something early in return too. Because, when I did the, like, reaction stream to the Mario movie trailer thing, I was using the Switch 2 camera purely because my other camera broke a while ago. So I've just been using that as my cam. What the fuck? I was completely stopped in my tracks. I was like Mario Kart. It's not supposed to happen in this game. Oh!
Final lap!
Why we?
Hi there. All here. See you next time.
Come on. Ah, I think I got a second.
Cool!
Almost. Fucking Maddie. God damn it, Maddie. Oh my god. 2 fucking points away. If Maddie wouldn't let me lose. Yeah, I'd say the SpongeBob looks fine in this. Alright, let's go to Minecraft. And then I'll race as Hatsune Goddamn Miku. And I'm gonna change my gadgets to be this again.
Lovely.
Later!
You like that sound? You especially like it when I spam the fucking shit out of it? I am placing blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft. God damn it. Back to here we go. I am placing blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft. I can't believe Jack Black didn't do a cover of that song in the Minecraft movie. There's hope. There's gonna be a Minecraft movie too. I can't... also, I am very proud of the restraint it took from the casting director from the Street Fighter movie to not cast Jack Black. I know that had to hurt, and it took a lot of willpower to make it happen, but they pulled it off, and I'm just happy to see it. Not that I care that much about Street Fighter in particular, but just like, if there was going to be another video game movie with him in it, or a video game adaptation movie, I guess. Have a good night later, so. You and I also need to play Air Ride together, Larissa, sometime. We still have not. I need to kick your ass in City Trial. Soon, TM. World of Warcraft came out with a Sims mode? Well, it's better than The Sims having a Sims mode. I don't want to touch anything EA's doing right now. I don't know if... well, is it better though? I mean, it's Activision Blizzard, so I don't know. Maybe not. If it is, it's marginally. But... still, I'm glad to hear that you're having fun. I don't usually fault people for, you know, enjoying games, regardless of the developer. I separate that a bit in my mind. People will enjoy their games for reasons outside of whatever the publisher or developer is doing, and that's chill. It's not better than The Sims, but the player housing experience is amazing. It's better than Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, I'm just not an MMO guy. I played a little bit of Minecraft like an MMO. I wouldn't necessarily say Minecraft is one, but you can kind of treat it like one on certain servers. That's about as far as I've ever gotten. I've tried WoW. For me, it's just like, I don't hang out in groups often enough when playing games. Like, I'll do the occasional, like, hey, let's hang out and play Kirby tonight, or Smash, or whatever. But, like, playing an MMO is kind of a commitment, and it's one that I'm not really able to or willing to make. But, that said, for those who enjoy it, I'm glad that this WoW game mode is apparently fun. I know nothing about it, but... enjoy building houses. I was gonna pronounce the plural of house like you would, like mice. Like it's not mouses, it's mice. So I was gonna say heis, but I don't think that's correct. It should be, though. But alright, that's Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We're gonna switch to Kirby Air Riders now. This was a lot of fun to revisit this. Obviously, I've streamed a lot of Sonic, and we're probably going to stream this again in like a week or two when Nights gets added to the game. So, this is just fun. Ranked up a little bit. Got to experience the game again. Now, it's time for Poyo.